Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia Simone, and I don't have any real agenda. I ain't got no whole bunch of special stuff to talk about. I'm not here to review a show, and we'll get into that. But I just kind of wanted to talk about some stuff. I had some stuff on my mind, on my chest, and y'all some of my favorite people to talk to. So I decided I'm gonna come down here and talk to y'all about it. What y'all doing? Well, you know what I've been doing. I've been scrolling all through the internet, minding people business, and they have pissed me off this week. They really did. And so I decided once I really got my good senses together that I was gonna come down here and talk to y'all about it. Cause you know, I've been trying to be in my fair bag, especially when it comes to Shannon Sharpe. I've been trying to be fair and be understanding and, you know, consider all sides. But this motherfucker done pissed me off this week. This man let Gary Owen, a whole white man, sit in his face and tell him that he is notorious for not defending or protecting Black women. And this motherfucker, I mean, cackled. Like Gary told him the funniest joke he's ever heard in his life. And that shit about rubbed me the wrong way. So I just came down here to get it off my chest. So let's get into it. Before we do, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. Of course, I got to shout out my super thanksers. Shout out to Yvette Greer, Lakeisha Toussaint, and Maurice Stanley. Thank y'all. Now, before I really get off into how Shannon done pissed me clean off this week, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. I think I decided I'm not reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I've been seeing all the commotion that's been going on. I think they went to court. Martell got convicted of some shit. I really don't know what he got convicted for. I don't know what he got charged, but I don't understand what's going on, but he is guilty. Apparently, Carlos can't think outside the box, and the only way he can keep this show running is to have somebody cheating on somebody and somebody trying to take somebody, man. The damn producer lady, Shady Sunny, whatever the hell her name is, she round here got an attitude with everybody about why she in the right for taking this lady, man, even though she was supposed to be a trusted figure in this lady's life. It's just, it's a mess. But for me, it's the same mess, different day. It's like, y'all don't understand relationships without cheating and lying and fighting and stealing and going to jail and shit. Like, all the relationships gotta be like that? Moses with his sorry ass is running around looking for freedom with whoever got the best job. Child, because that's what it is. I don't want Miss Sunny Delight to be running around here thinking, oh, I'm the better woman. I was the better choice. I won. He was dating all these women and he picked me. No, baby. You got a job. You got some steady income. You might be the most stable option. Because wasn't he in and out of court too? Didn't he have some legal issues going on or something? And while she's an easy drag, she's very drag worthy. It's just repetitive and redundant. I mean, basically, you another Arion. They just ain't married. It's literally the same shit, different day. And I'm not interested. My brain cells can't take it. I got enough problems of my own. I ain't trying to watch somebody go to jail. I ain't trying to watch nobody who think they me an ex, but I take your man. Girl, go sit down. But what I will say on a serious note, what I hope, wish, pray for the Sunny lady, for women like her, is that you learn to love yourself. If you learn to love yourself, you would stop settling for bullshit. You would never put yourself in competition to have a man because you would know there is no one who can compete. Can't nobody beat me at being me, and I love me. I'm a bad motherfucker. So I'll be damned if I'm getting a dog race for a dog. When you learn to love you, put yourself first, put yourself on that pedestal, think higher of yourself, behave from a higher version of yourself, you'll be surprised at the difference in what you will attract. Because I'm telling you, Moses ain't it. I mean, any man who you know had a harem of women when you met him, and you had to do your coworker or colleague or whatever the hell she is to you, you had to do this person dirty in order to get with this man to the degree where you said, well, I text her and I told her to call me and she texted me and said, what's up? That's a red flag number one. She knew you was full of shit. She knew you was on some bullshit. She ain't fucking with you like that. That's why she texted you. What you want? Well, I called her because I told her to call me and she texted me. And I just wanted her to know because I wanted to talk to her woman to woman. I wanted to tell her what it was because me and him was going to be together. When you got to go through all that, that's because you know the shit you doing ain't on the up and up. And I don't give a damn. I ain't worried about it because when I tell you Karma got a bank full of PTO, that bitch don't never take vacation. She ain't never off her job and she ain't never late. And for me, in my mind, I just imagine that it cannot feel good to lay next to somebody every night who you know you had to compete for. Which means if I had to compete to get them, I got to compete to keep them. Because I can guarantee you a motherfucker that moves like that His head is always on swivel looking for the next best option. And even if you stay on top of things and stay trying to be the next best option, you have to stay on top of things. You are always in a state of anxiety. You don't know when this is going to take a turn. You don't know when you're not going to be good enough. You don't know when a better option is going to come along. You don't want that shit. But that's that on that. I don't want to go too deep and too far because I ain't watching that shit and I won't get into that shit. But I did see it a few times on my timeline and I see, you know what, this bitch here is about to work my nerves and I ain't even watching this show. Oh, and by the way, I saw something online where the people are going back and forth, or I don't know if Carlos said on his channel something about he thinks Sunny and Destiny look alike and maybe that's why Moses picked... Excuse me? Now listen, I'm not the one to come for anybody's looks, and I'm not saying Sunny is unattractive, but Destiny is absolutely gorgeous. That's a bad motherfucker. You're not just gonna be putting any old body next to her. I'm sorry. Never think that just because you're the one that landed with the man that you the bad bitch. That's not the way it goes. You are the one who would settle for less. You are the one I could get the most out of. That's what that should come down to. But anyway, child, speaking of a sorry man, don't you know Shannon Sharpe been down to his channel interviewing Gary Owen, who is a comedian and a white man who was married to a black woman. They going through a divorce because he around there doing old sorry ex-man. He cheating on the wife and all kind of shit. So she tired of his shit. They done going through a divorce and all kind of stuff. He decides he going down to Shannon Sharpe to tell all they damn business. I didn't watch the whole interview. I ain't got no bunch of context clues. I don't know what happened. I didn't go watch it to make sure that I understand the clip in full, which is what I would usually do. I saw that clip and I started the trip. That's just I'm here. When Gary Owens said to Shannon Sharpe something along the lines of, well, you know you don't protect black women. You know you don't defend black women. Everybody knows that. And that motherfucker busted out laughing. It disgusted me and it broke my heart at the same time. While he might think it's funny, while he might think it's a joke, it's reflective of a bigger issue that is going on between black men and black women. First of all, it's a terrible look. Anytime a man from any other culture or race will come tell you that you or other men of your culture are known and notorious for not protecting your women, that's not a flex and that shit ain't funny. You need to be embarrassed. Now, what I think triggered me even further than that particular clip of that interview is talking to different men about it. And their initial response is almost consistently, well, you know, I really like Unc. I like Shannon Sharpe. And that shit really kind of like, it just hurt. It broke my heart a little bit. And let me start by saying that, first of all, I don't think that this is the position of all black men, because I've been in many a position where had it not been for a black man, that probably would have been my ass, where they have defended me, protected me, looked out for me, kept me from harm, kept me from danger. So it's not all black men. I love black men. My book starts out with a poem paying homage to black men, especially because of their struggle and what they fight against. But I think it's overwhelmingly heartbreaking when you have men of the caliber of Shannon Sharpe who are not only notorious for not protecting, not defending, not respecting black women, but you're not even ashamed of it. You think it's funny. You are tickled when a man of another, a white man is sitting in your face telling you, I know you don't protect your mama, your sisters, your daughters. I know you don't. The world knows you don't. We know. Because when they talk about the protection of black women are not just black women at random, black women at large. The black women at random, the black women at large are comprised of the black women you love. Your mama, your sister, your aunts, your daughters, your grandmother, your friends, your colleagues. That is the makeup of black women at large, black women at random. So to find it funny that you are known for not protecting or respecting what you come from and what you made is shameful, in the very least. It was one thing for Cat Williams to tell him he has an unnatural allegiance to losers, but when Gary Owens will come sit in your face as he is confessing all his damn sins and tell you, well, we know you don't protect no damn black woman, you don't defend them, you don't respect them, we know you don't give a damn. You ought to want to crawl under some shit. But that sucker sat there laughing like Massa tickled him with his favorite feather. I was blown the away. But you know what? Let me tell you something about God. God is real good and God is always on time. He keeps a ram in the bush. Because while Shannon Sharpe is sitting on the internet laughing about having a reputation for not protecting and respecting black women. It also went viral this week that black women are the preference of billionaires. I said, now won't he do it? Some billionaire, Moneybags Horowitz, I don't know what his name is, I forgot. I ain't looking none of that shit up. I told y'all I'm triggered. This man said black women are for grown-ups. I said, sir, you better teach the people something. And the thing is, I don't know where this article surfaced from because I remember reading something like this years ago. But for this to come up, right when Shannon Sharpe sitting up there guffawing and cackling and falling out, but he don't protect black women. And here come the man with all the money. The man with all the money said, hey, yeah, I just want to let y'all know, up here the preference is black. If they can't handle you down there, that's because they ain't grown. He don't know what he doing. He can't handle it. And then couple that with the whole black wife effect. You better, Shannon, you better go get your life together. And I find it funny that I see a lot of people speaking of this whole black wife effect trend. And if you don't know what that is, that's down to the TikTok where the white man who is married to black women, they are showing you how these black women have seasoned and marinated their asses and they look 100% better. And for some reason, this trend has people up in arms, but all they doing is showing y'all a fetish and y'all some mammies and y'all dressing them up. I just find it funny that we are being fetishized and we are some mammies when the white men put together a whole campaign for their white brothers to say, hey, you better get you one. I just find that funny. Now, when the black men's of the Shannon Sharpe variety are out there doing their red pill thing and having their preferences, ain't nobody fetishizing them. Ain't nobody worried about mammies and pappies and bullshit like that then. But when there's been a whole campaign of rejection against black women, and then those black women say, you know what? All right, that's fine. Y'all don't like us. Y'all don't want us. We'll go where we're wanted. We'll go where we're loved. And they love us over here. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to dress up. Grow your beard out a little bit, baby. Come on. No, take them jeans off. Come in. Let me put your outfit on. When that starts happening and the men are popping up all over the internet happy as hell, boy, I got me a black wife. You better get you one. Now we're being fetishized. Now we're mammies. The baby kiss my ass. It's just bullshit to me. And for me personally, I don't give a damn about nobody's preference. Go for what you know. Get what you want, because I'm going to guarantee you I'm going to get what want me. So I don't give a damn. I'm not one of them. Why do they want them? Why you want this kind of woman and not this? I don't give the first one. But if you're going to feel compelled to speak out about white men bragging on their black wives and how we're just fetishes and mammies and bullshit like that, then you also should feel compelled to speak out to your brother who's over there laughing and cackling about being the head representative in charge for black men who do not respect or protect black women. I just find it triggering and trifling to see successful black men basking in the glory of the neglect of their women. And I know that's just a sector of men, but while that sector is basking in their glory, I will bask in the glory of being the billionaire's preference as a black woman. So I said all that to say, go where you are loved. I don't give a damn about nobody's preference. I don't worry about who want who. All I give a damn about is who want me, and apparently it's billionaires. I knew it. Now, if God don't mind doing his big one, I mean, I know God already did a lot. You done put it out there to shut down the we don't want y'alls, and y'all don't do nothing but wear wigs and weaves and a bunch of makeup and fake asses and all kind of stuff. Since they got all that to say about us, you done brought the billionaires out to say, hey, don't worry about them tricks up for kids. Black women are for grown men. Bring your ass here. So I ain't gonna bother you like that, God. But, if you don't mind, it's one thing to know they want us. It's another thing to know where to find them. I mean, if you could just give us a hint so we can go where we're loved, because I don't think that any of us are trying to chase down the men that don't want us, but we just need to know where to find the men who do want us so we can go where we love. Thank you. Amen. And to the rest of them, thoughts and chairs. Now, speaking of thoughts and chairs and prayers, child, why Auntie Nita done canceled her damn concert in Atlanta? I think it was this week, last week, sometime. They done been all up and through the internet calling Auntie Nita all kind of bald head bitches. Lord Jesus. Child, apparently Anita Baker had a concert in Atlanta. I think it was this week or last week. And the people are standing outside of the venue, done paid for tickets, flights, hotels, parking at the venue, only to find out minutes before the concert is supposed to open or start or whatever, that is canceled. Now, they got a mob out there looking for Anita Baker. They out there wanting to whoop her ass. Now, we know she is the OG of don't give a damn. She don't give a damn we out there looking for her. I wasn't down there no damn way. I don't give a damn who y'all looking for. I done gave y'all the best that I got, and I ain't got no damn more. But this here ain't right. Now, I saw several conversations going on around the issue. One being that, first of all, this is some super unprofessional shit. Like, apparently, Anita Baker has a reputation for canceling shows or going off on people. I did see a clip some months ago where I think she had came out, did 1 or 2 songs, the audience pissed her off. She said, all right, good night. Now, the issue with this is, this lady ain't never even came to the stage. And part of the conversation that is going on is about when the cancellation actually happened. Some people are saying they believe it happened right when the people found out, when everybody was standing outside. Other people are saying that this ain't quite Auntie Nita's fault. That what happened was Auntie Nita had told them promoters, I don't know if they had her money, I don't know if they didn't have stuff on the ride, I don't know what happened. They pissed her off or something. And she said, I ain't coming again. I'll be in my house with my damn slippers on. And the promoters would not tell the people that the show was canceled because I guess they thought they could get the lady to show up. And she done told them, y'all kiss my ass. If I took off my job for 20, 30 years, if I just quit singing for decades on end, I don't know what the hell makes you think I'm going to show up today. But they said the promoters are who let all them people come pile up out there knowing that that lady wasn't even in the state, that she was off somewhere doing her own thing. And quite honestly, I believe that. I really don't think Anita Baker would have just 15 minutes before the show, especially if she's in town, if she's at the venue. I don't think she'd say, you know what, at all, just cancel the show. I believe she might have come outside and told the people to come on the stage or something. Hey, I just want y'all to see me and know I'm here, but they done pissed me off. They ain't got my back in. And so, you know, yeah, this show over. I do believe that this particular time might be on the promoters. I think they figured they're going to try to hustle whatever they can to try to get this lady to show up and make this money. And it just didn't work out that way. The problem for me is not so much that the show got canceled, because things happen. I remember going to a concert and Mint Condition was supposed to perform. They were actually in the building, but Stokely said his sinuses were fucked up and I can't sing tonight. And he came on stage to let the people see him. So y'all know I didn't just not show up, because I don't want y'all playing with my name. I want y'all to hear how scratchy and scraggly my damn voice is, so y'all ain't saying I'm playing in y'all face. And it was disappointing, but they're human. So you gotta respect the fact that the human cannot function today, okay? So it's not so much that the cancellation happened. It's how the cancellation happened. Like, people were saying they paid $70 for parking. That's in and of itself is a crime. I mean, I get that people pay for parking everywhere they go, but that's a scam and a ripoff. And then you charge them for parking knowing that there's nobody there for them to see. My hope is that somebody or a group of somebodies gets together and goes after that promoter, goes after the venue, or whoever the hell took all their parking money, because y'all knew that lady wasn't there. Y'all knew that lady wasn't going to show up. Now, this doesn't necessarily alleviate Auntie Nita and say, oh, she ain't got no culpability in the matter, because I'm sorry. Now, if she didn't have a reputation for doing this, I don't think the backlash would have been to the level that it was, because there's a lot of people saying, oh, well, we don't know what's going on with her, and she's been through a lot. She might have health challenges, and she's getting older, and we need to just pray for her. Yeah, that's all well and true. But you ain't gonna take my money and then tell me pray for you. And I think if she didn't have a reputation for canceling shows or for snapping on her audience, it would have been more of a, well, is she okay? Is something going on? Maybe we need to come together and pray for her. But this has become such a common occurrence with her and her shows that I think people felt quite justified in calling her all kind of bald-headed. And you know, I also don't subscribe to the idea that celebrities are these idols that have to be held to a lower standard. Because the fact is, if you had paid for a ticket for a concert at the church and you had paid to park in the church parking lot, as soon as you get to the door, you found out wasn't nobody coming to perform for the money that you already gave up, they were going to have to drag you to the altar to drag you off somebody's ass. So we're not going to play like, oh, well, you know, it's Auntie Nita and it's Anita Baker, and we have to respect the fact that, you know, she's a celebrity and she got decades of a career behind her. No, she has to respect the fact that she is a celebrity and that she has decades of a career behind her. Because the fact of the matter is, your audience is your customer. So you can give your audience your to kiss, but that's also your 2 weeks notice. You must be quitting your job. And I absolutely love Anita Baker. I just can't get behind the bullshit. I am not going to be the one to say, well, you know, she's a legend and she's been around all these years. So what I mean? I think it was the whole, oh, we need to pray for Anita Baker. I mean, yeah, we do. But Anita need to also learn how to treat her audience. I'm so sorry. And then while I'm down here, child, y'all see they announced who's going to be on the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? We know Portia is coming back in the midst of all her divorce drama, and that man down to that internet talking cash about her. Kenya is coming back. Drew is coming back. Cynthia is coming back as a friend of the show. And girl, child, guess who's going to be the newest housewife? Shamia. Now, y'all know Shamia's husband had told her she can't be on that show a long time ago. He said, I don't give a damn how much money they offering you. Big Daddy got the check around here. You ain't going on that TV to embarrass us. Now, I don't know what has changed. I don't know if it's because they've had these 2 babies. I don't know if she done talked that man into it. I don't know what happened. But she going down there to be on the show with her friend, Portia. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think. I really think Shamia being a housewife is going to either make or break her and Portia's friendship, because I have never thought that Portia was truly Shamia's friend. The way I've always seen the two of them is Shamia is the one who is really that girl, and Portia wants Shamia's life. I think Portia envies a lot of stuff about Shamia, and I remember it stood out to me when Shamia got married to her husband. I believe Shamia had like a few weddings, and I think one of them was in Nigeria or somewhere in Africa, and I think she had one in America. I think Portia was supposed to go to her wedding in Nigeria, and Portia just made up a whole bunch of reasons that she couldn't go. I don't know if she said she was sick, she was tired, she didn't have a passport, some bullshit she came up with to miss her very best friend's wedding. And ever since then, I have been side-eyeing Portia. I've been side-eyeing their friendship. Now, we don't know enough about Shamia to know whether Shamia is side-eyeing the friendship, but I got my good eye on them, and I'll definitely be tuned in this season to see exactly how it goes. Now, in addition to the ladies we know, we also have 3 new additions. I don't know who these people are. I ain't never heard of them. Don't know nothing about them. But we're going to definitely find out when the season comes. I think it's Angela Oakley, Brittany Edie, and Kelly Farrell or Farrell. I don't know who them people are, but child, we going to find out. I said I was real over Bravo and all the Housewives franchises, but I don't know. This lineup look kind of interesting. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to tune in. Yeah, I be talking that but I guess I'll be right back down there when the season comes. And that's what I guess I really find out by how Simon is dragging Portia, because child, I be seeing it out my peripheral, but I don't be paying no attention because it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much, but it's just enough, because that's what you get. That's what you get for going in that lady house and taking that lady man, because the same way he dragged her is the way he trying to drag you. I mean, I'm just saying. So I'll be tuned in just like this, watching all the carrying on. But y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. That's all I really came down here to tell y'all is about Shannon and his damn shenanigans that done pissed me clean off. But the billionaire said, don't worry about it. Come here, baby. Wipe your tears with these $100 bills. Then it was Auntie Nita and all her carrying on. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they line up. They getting that shit out there like, please, y'all, please come back and watch this. And I'm going to watch it. I don't give a damn if it's just for Portia and Simon, Portia and Shamia, or Portia and all her bullshit. I'm going to be watching it. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get that off my chest. So thank you so very much for coming down here, listening to me, and letting me get that off my chest. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. And in the meantime, until next time, just like every time, y'all know I love you and I mean it. Bye.